shout out and big up to guys like Kayemba Andrew. You're saying you're on. Big up Kayemba Andrew. Big up Jonah Adil Rasta. Of course, you're saying you're locked out in this, checking these out. And of course, there are a couple of guys like Valley Shows, Mike Pucci, Muguna Wilson, Esco Michael Kayemba, Paul Gasheru, Eric CK, Mwachi Dennis Mkavila, David Twitter, and Victor Stisi. I see you, Chesoli Fred, Bosco X. Thank you for joining. And of course, Joseph Ethic and journalist Levi. We see you, we love you, and we make sure that Spice Drive is your show when we bring you all the latest in the social media, in the social spaces, in the news, and everything you want to know. Asoka Matthew, you're saying Busia is listening. Asante sana, Asoka Matthew. Baba Sumta, asante sana. And of course, there are a couple of guys here. Edward Fondo, karibu sana, and Natty Brown. Wonderful Motors Mombasa, we see you. Manto Riungu Chelsea, we see you. Spencer Kemboy, asante sana for chilling in with us this afternoon. Of course, Caleb Musioki, CBS, Wodinya Boda, Basil Daktari, J. Feed, Paul Gasheru Andrew, and Ombati Albert Oyengo, we see you. Mwalimu Kimaiyo, James Toya, and Victor Koech, among others. Please send your request and so that we can play for you the music you want to listen to. But now, social media is on fire today, this afternoon. And of course, I'll start with the fire is coming from the fact that the former Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, did not attend Right Honorable Raila Odinga's funeral, and Kenyans, both for him and against him, are lighting the social spaces. And let me just put it into perspective, and what a quote which is being attributed to, of course, the NARC Kenya leader Martha Karua, saying that when the nation gathers to honor one of its greatest sons, absence speaks volumes. True leadership is measured by presence, especially in the moment of grief. That's what we had a conversation which is actually attributed to Madam Martha Karua. But now Kenyans are in the warpath because they're saying that Rigiji should have attended that funeral and should not have excuse. So there's a Twitter trend which is going on, shame on you and shame of what. Yeah, so but the people from Gachagua's corner are saying, you people wanted Gachagua to attend Raila's burial so that he could be booed and insulted. Now that he didn't go, there is no room for insults. You are furious, heal and move on. Now that's what people are saying. But many other people, and of course, Karungo Adangwa is saying that Kenyans do not stop when Gachagua chooses silence. It listens even more closely. His absence from Baba's farewell was not an act of defiance, weakness, or guilt. It was a deliberate show of statesmanship, emotional intelligence, and a deep respect for a moment that was bigger than politics. That's what the Gachagua's corner people are saying. And they're saying that missing that does not come with anything. But other guys are saying that imagine it's only Gachagua who didn't attend this funeral. And afadhali angekuja tu rather than staying away. But the person who is really mad at Gachagua not attending funeral is none other than Ayub Savula, the deputy governor of Kakamega. Ayub Savula has been saying a true Mau Mau follower would have shown up to mourn Shujaa Raila Odinga. Regarding Gachagua's absence is disgrace to the legacy he claims to uphold. Shame on you, Gachagua, roho chafu. You see, many people, it's one of the biggest trending topics because many people are arguing that Gachagua should have just shown up during the funeral and actually during the body viewing. I don't know what you guys think, but Gachagua's corner believes that he made the right decision for not going. And then this brings us to the question I asked at the beginning of this show. Are Kenyans hypocrites? Now you have decorated Raila with Chief of Golden Heart. Yet when he was alive, you call him names you did not give him any award commensurate his work, his democratic ideals, his policy fights, and all that. So, what do you guys think? Should Kenyans be mad at Gachagua or mad at themselves? Are Kenyans hypocrites? What is your take? Because for me, it's very interesting the way things are panning out. Because people are saying Gachagua has just lost it for not attending Raila's funeral. And away from Gachagua and failing to attend Raila's funeral, and of course we talked about Elizabeth Macheka, the wife of Morgan Shangirai. Now, today in France, did you know what happened today? Clearly, Sarkozy, the former premier, is going to jail from now. 5 years imprisonment. From the presidency to prison. How things change. Do you think that's possible in Kenya when our leaders who loot our economy, who steal from the funds from hospitals, that they can be arrested and taken to jail like the French have done with Nicolas Sarkozy? Nicolas Sarkozy starts officially 5 years jail sentence today. 5 years from presidency to jail. That's the story of Nicolas Sarkozy, and there's no way out. He has to serve 5 years in jail. But now, if you are thinking that Gachagua made a mistake, look at Sarkozy's ideology and what is happening in that space. Because Sarkozy will have to deal with more than what he can chew. There, he'll be wearing uniform and all those other things. And it won't be easy on him because the French jails are not as easy as you might think. It's always going to be dramatic that a former president is now jailed in prison, and it is so difficult for him to get out, and he won't get out unless he serves and completes the 5 years sentence in that prison. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been very interesting to see what's happening. But the question is, are Kenyans hypocrites? Is Gachagua right for not attending Baba's funeral? Why are we decorating Baba and we could have given him all those things, awards when he was alive? Keep listening. Of course, today is about heavy music, interesting, and of course, Big Daddy. Of course, we listened from Heavy D and Genuine. So DJ Cham on the 1 and 2 is going to bring you and